Honestly, I didn't really want to make a vlog here from work, but I got maybe like 10 minutes or like whatever, so I think I'm just gonna write it out. Anyways, guys, it's Mike here over in Taiwan. I'm just thinking about like some things about 10 years from now, what am I gonna do? There's like a lot of doom and gloom about like Asian news, I think, especially with people like the economy, the jobs. I just came back from Japan, and I think that Japan is a really good place to visit because like all the places, a lot of the stuff is cheap right now. But when you're coming to do stuff like live shows or any type of services or something, they basically double the price. Even though the yen is very weak, they'll still double the price, and I don't really understand what it is about that. And I think they're gonna try to like show like more value or something like that, but. I guess it is what it is. So as far as if you're going to be living in Asia, I think probably I think Taiwan is probably a good go. There's other places you could live. There's some people that are like living in Korea right now. I'm watching like some lady's channel where she's posting some videos about how she doesn't have a job and she like lives in Korea. I don't know if that's like her current situation right now, but I think the Korean work market is kind of it's getting diverse. Like, so she was saying how the lady who was like the doing like the hiring over at the jobs that she's working as like Russian. So, and does she speak Korean? I don't know. But I think that because the thing in Taiwan is that as far as like English teaching goes, I think that it's still kind of as a strong market. You got to be careful about the wages though, because you're still going to find like some people like trying to get you to do a class for like 500 Taiwan dollars or like 600 Taiwan dollars, and those are the wages that were like from like 10 years ago. So like why would I work for that amount, right? So you got to pick and choose. If you have the ability to work in Taiwan and like not have be bounded by like a work permit, by like a job, I think probably that's the best way to go. But there's two ways that you can go about doing it. One is you got to work here for 5 years, like at a regular school or whatever. Then they give you your permanent resident. Number two is get married. There's probably another way, but I don't know what it is exactly. So, but yeah, I think that that's kind of like where I'm at right now. People they usually they're saying that you should probably like open up like some type of school or something, and I don't really know if is that feasible on my part, and I probably won't for the most part. But I probably will like make like some group classes or something like that. I think that there's something there because I think that people are realizing more and more that the English teaching system in Taiwan is kind of broken. And what does that necessarily mean to you? It means that people are searching for like some type of alternative or something like that, and some people think, okay, their ace in the hole is that they like hired somebody from some tutoring company online or something. But first of all, if you are even able to talk to them, you have to like send them a private message, and then you have to wait like 2 or 3 days until they reply back to you. Second of all, these people are like a dime a dozen, so you're gonna invest so much time and energy, 3 to 6 months, into this one tutor on this tutoring platform, and then they're going to be gone because they're going to find something else, right? Because they're only getting paid, Americans are getting paid like $10 an hour, and let alone like people who speak English as a second language who are teaching English, they're getting paid like $1, $2 an hour, and what's the sense in providing you like that level of service? It's not right. So the only other alternative is to find somebody who is close to you, like maybe somebody who wants to work with you and provide some type of a better curriculum, something that's a little bit more streamlined to what your goal is. Whether it's that you want to send your kids to go to school over to New Zealand, or if you want to go send them over to Canada, or maybe you want to go work in the United States. I don't know. I don't know. That's another thing too, is like working in like other countries right now is just like it's not really that feasible. But anyway, yeah, so another thing that I'm kind of like working on right now is working online. Working online is like and automations and like AI, and I think it's weird, right? Because there's kind of like this span of like a couple of years where everybody was like, look, anybody who really knows how to use the technology, they're just jumping in, doing something with AI. And for me, I'm not from a technical background. I'm like an English teacher, right? So I'm kind of like going in this and just, watching some videos and being like, okay, I can do this and I can do that, blah, blah, blah. It's really easy when you use like one of these AI program maker things where you say, okay, well, make me a program that, can, make stories or can be my AI tutor or something like that, right? 9 times out of 10, they're not going to have this thing called AI integration, which means that basically it's going to be like you pick and choose like a multiple choice test or something, and like it only has a set number of answers. This is probably something that a teenager could probably do. So, and I'm not an engineer or anything, but I think probably in the next couple of years, I'm probably going to be trying to figure out like how I can do this AI thing to make some stuff. I've been watching this guy. I forget what his name was, but he's like from New Zealand, and he's like trying for years and years and years. He went over to like Dubai with his friends, and he's trying to figure out like what he's going to do. He's trying to do like drop shipping, and finally he figured out how to make AI chatbots and AI. I don't know exactly what it is, but now he's like selling his courses, and he swears up and down that he sells like these AI customer things for like $15,000 and blah blah blah. And I don't know, maybe he's just blowing smoke out of his butt or something. It sounds like it, but there is some kind of thing to this, and there's a be all and end all. 10-15 years from now, there's going to be so many jobs that are going to be gone. You got places like Korea, Japan, and Taiwan, and they're all like they're looking at this education thing in kind of the wrong way, I think. And some of them are getting hit harder than others. Like with Korea, some of the schools are like closed down already because they don't have any students, right? And there's nobody there. There's no young people. Nobody's giving birth, right? And I think that probably if we could really see in the future about like the way that things are going, probably 50 years ago, we could probably figure it out like what would be going on now. But it's also like a perfect storm. There's the baby boomers are getting older and older, and some of them are passing away. COVID-19 and just like mortgage crisis and just all this like crazy stuff. But anyway, I won't kind of bore you with that. I think that the biggest skill that you probably need, actually 3, is one is how to work with AI. Number 2 is how to speak English. And the third one, I think, is how to be adaptable. Because a lot of people are like not really adaptable. They just kind of double down on things that they're used to, and it's going to really kind of bite them in the butt in the end because they don't know what to do. And while it's true that you should probably do the thing that you're used to, and you'll be successful at that, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think nobody really knows, right? So whatever you're doing, at least do something. Like go have some exercise. Try to make your life longer. Stop smoking. Be healthy. Learn to do something as long as it doesn't cost too much money. Learn how to do it online. Try to make your skills better. And hopefully your future is going to be a lot better in the next 10 years. See you guys later. Bye.